Here's an epic blues groove made famous by the legend Albert King, but he didn't write it. It was actually written by a guy named Jerry Beach. Now, if you're looking to learn the Albert King version, I do have a lesson on that on my channel, but in this video, I want to dive into a version I heard on YouTube by Daniel Castro. It's a slow minor blues, same key as Albert key, G minor. It starts off like this. Into the 4 chord there. So we start out on this G minor chord, which I play on just the top 4 strings, 5, 3, 3, 3. Now I have added some extra strums. If you're playing this by yourself, I like to, where I can, fill in a backbeat rhythm, which means I'm going to strum these staccato hits on beats 2 and 4 where I can. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, and, right? And so that really kind of keeps the groove going, almost like a drummer, like 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I add some of those in. So we start out with a strum and then a backbeat strum, nice and staccato, then go. And that's sliding into 5 on the 5th string, then 3, 5, 3, 5. Okay, just walking up. Okay, then we let this ring out, and then we do this little bluesy fill there. That's a pull off 5, 3, pull off 5, 3, and then back to 5. So then guess what? Back to that backbeat hit. So 1, 2, then same thing. Then let this note ring out on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. Then we'll finish with this fill. Okay, love that there. Then slide up to 10 on the 4th string, and that's gonna go into a C minor, which looks just like this chord, but now up a perfect 4th to the 10th fret, 8th fret, 8th fret, 8th fret. So backing up, it's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and a 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then that comes on beat 1 for measure 5. Now, so many of these notes like this, all this stuff, is the G minor blues scale. And if you don't have this scale worked out anywhere on the fretboard, then go to johnmcclennan.com/blues-scales and get your hands on my free blues scale PDF guide. This is going to show you the exact patterns that Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, B.B. King, Freddie King, Albert King, all the blues masters used to solo and improvise the blues anywhere on the neck. And it's completely for free, so just go to johnmcclennan.com/blues-scales and grab that now. So here it is one more time. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we go to this C minor and we arpeggiate. Love that there. So that's 10, 8, 8, then slide into 10 on the 5th string, 8th fret, back to C minor. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Okay, then we shift down the neck, go back down to that G minor position and go. And build up a lick into the 3rd position. So that's 1 hammering to 3 on the 5th string, then 1 on the 4th string, slide into 5, 3 on the 3rd string, then back to G minor. So it's gonna go 1 and 2, 3 and 1, 2. Love how he's just flowing between the chords. Then 2, 3, and 4. Then we're gonna go into the turnaround here. So let me back up. I'm gonna put all 8 of these bars together for the intro, or for the first 8 bars. Here we go. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. All right, now we get to the turnaround section, and this has some interesting chords. It's not your typical, 5 down to 4. We actually go up to a B flat. So we're on that G minor, and then we go up to this shape here, slide into 8, then 7, then 6. Then we go to D, okay? So this is called arpeggio picking. So we take the chord and we just kind of break it up. That's strings 4, 3, 2, back to 4. Then a little Jimi Hendrix. Little wing in there. That's a hammer there on the 7th to the 8th fret on the 3rd string. And then comes off. And then slide into 10. Well, the 10th position, but 12, 11, 10, which makes really part of a D chord here. It's the same thing, B flat going up to D. Those are the same grips. 3. Then you come down to C minor. Okay, so backing up, here's from the G minor. 3, 4, and B flat. Okay, then we go from that C minor back up to the 5 chord, which is kind of a different move for the blues. We go like this. That's how we get back up, with a hammer from the 8th fret to the 10th fret on the 5th string, and a little double stop there on 8 and 8, 4th and 3rd strings. Then 10, slide up to 12. So then you plant down that D chord. Give it 2 more strums. So from B flat, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then you go down to C minor. We're gonna play this little rhythm. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, those are all down strums there with my strum hand. Then we have another kind of Jimi Hendrix lick. This is the final lick to take us out to the end. We go. Okay, that's 8 and 8 on the 4th and 3rd strings. A little hammer pull there, up to 10. Then slide 10 down to 8. Then 6, 8, G minor. So 2. Then 3, 4, 1. Okay, that's a cool chord right there. That's like a jazzier, sound there, because we're in the key of G minor, and then we get this. It's the Jimi Hendrix chord, D7 sharp 9. It's a dominant 7 sharp 9, 5, 4, 5, 6. So backing up, the last 4 bars go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. All right, so I'm gonna put this entire slow blues together, all these licks and fills. Get set, I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. on G minor. There you have it, a killer blues groove in the style of Daniel Castro's version of I'll Play the Blues for You. Hope you got some value out of this, and if you want to learn to effortlessly connect licks and rhythm together, then make sure you get your hands on my free blues scale PDF guide. Just go to johnmcclennan.com/bluescales, and you can get this right now as my gift to you. And these are the same scale patterns and ideas that all the legends are using. They all use the same notes, just like we've got, 12 notes on our guitars, but it's how they connect them, and how you're going to do that in your own way is going to be your own style. But before you can develop all of that, you've got to have the fundamentals in place, and this is going to help you with that. Just go to johnmcclennan.com/bluescales and grab that now as my gift to you. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.